How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. As you might have noticed, this video that you're about to watch was already uploaded before. I am re-uploading it as this video got copyrighted, and instead of fighting it, I just thought I would re-upload the video. So nothing has been changed. Everything is as it was before. I would consider you giving a like and subscribe, giving this video the same attention you gave the previous one. If that one hasn't been deleted yet, it will be soon in the future. And yeah, that's gonna be it. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'll be going over Azazel from Highschool DxD. Azazel is the former Governor General of the Fallen Angels. He stands at 188 centimeters, which is about 6 foot 2 inches. Let's start off by talking about Azazel's history. It's not known when Azazel was brought into being, but we do know that he was created as an angel by the God of the Bible. He resided in the fifth heaven, where at some point he wrote a report about the artificial sacred gears. We also know that while he was in heaven, he tried to enter the seventh heaven, which only God and the archangels were allowed to enter, and was transported to some remote location. At some point, Azazel became a fallen angel after having sex with a human woman. He then set up an organization known as the Grigori, somewhere in the underworld where the fallen angels could band together. He led the fallen angels during the Great War between the three factions and was the first to pull out from it as many of the fallen angels had died. He then focused most of his time researching sacred gears and creating the artificial sacred gears. And around this time, he made a contract with Fafnir, one of the 5 great dragon kings. With research as the top priority, the Grigori became the most technologically advanced race among the angels and the devils. Not long after the end of the war, he found and abandoned Vali Lucifer and took him in and trained him to master his Longinus sacred gear, the Divine Dividing. Azazel is mentioned in Volume 1 but makes his first appearance in Volume 4 of Highschool DxD. In this volume, he is seen representing the fallen angels in the meeting between the three factions and battles Kateriel Leviathan, one of the leaders of the Old Satan faction and a member of the Chaos Brigade, where he reveals his artificial sacred gear, the Downfall Dragon Spear. The battle ended with him being the victor, but he lost an arm. At the end of the volume, he is taken the role of an advisor to the Occult Research Club. In Volume 5, he takes on the role of a teacher to Rear's peers and assigns different training regiments to further develop their skills. And in Volume 6, he battles against the Old Satan faction, and it is revealed that he has composed an Opie Dragon song which helps Issei disengage from his Juggernaut Drive transformation. In Volume 7, he is seen as the bodyguard to Odin, the chief god of the Norse pantheon, but due to his responsibilities, Barkiel, another fallen angel, sometimes replaces him. It is later revealed that he has given Saji Genshiro the sacred gears with vitreous essence that the Grigori has collected so far. In Volume 9, he is seen accompanying the second-year students to a field trip to Tokyo, where he helps Issei and his friends battle against a faction of the Chaos Brigade, the Hero faction. He goes up against Coco, the leader and the possessor of the sacred gear, True Longinus, and in Volume 10, Azazel is seen being one of the commentators of the waiting game between Rears and Cyrog's peerage. In Volume 11, he arranges a meeting between Orpheus, the leader of the Chaos Brigade, and Issei. He is later seen in the battle between the Hero faction and Issei and friends, where he battles Coco but is defeated and later battles Pluto, a Ultimate class Grim Reaper, when the Grim Reapers attack. Later, Azazel, with the help of Thunin, a former Dragon King, and Vali, open a Dragon Gate to summon Issei from the Dimensional Gap, but discover only the return of his evil pieces. In Volume 12, he accompanies Serzex to the realm of the dead to have a meeting with Hades. It is here he witnesses Serzex's true form and concludes that Serzex's power is far greater than the first Lucifer. Later, it's revealed that Azazel has stepped down as Governor General of the Fallen Angels and has been given the position of supervisor of the town of Issei's residence, as it is an important location for the leaders of the three factions. He has also become an advisor of special technology to the Grigori. In Volume 14, Azazel travels to Romania with Rias and Kiba to initiate peace talks with the vampires as a representative of the Alliance. The peace talks failed due to a coup and the change of government in Volume 15. In Volume 16, he and the peerage of Rias, with the help of Benia, a half-human, half-green reaper, and Lokuru, half-human, half-werewolf, travel to the Tepes castle to meet the new king of Tepes. It is revealed that the king of Tepes is the Damphia, Valerie Tepes, possessor of the sacred gear Sephiroth Karl, aka the Holy Grail. It is here that Azazel discovers that Valerie is being controlled by a half-brother, Marius Tepes, a member of the Chaos Brigade. It is also revealed that Razvim Livan Lucifer and his organization, the Quilfet, with the help of some evil dragons, are trying to revive the Beast of Apocalypse, Trihexa, aka 666. Azazel is later present in the meeting that results in the formation of the anti-terrorist group, the DxD. In Volume 19, it is revealed that Azazel is talking with powerful beings to arrange a countermeasure if Trihexa is awakened, as seen when meeting Shiva, a god of destruction of the Hindu mythology, and one of the most powerful beings in the Highschool DxD universe. He and the Grigori later make a pendant from a piece of the original Holy Grail given to him by Vasco Strada and then given to Valerie Tepes to bring her back to consciousness. In Volume 20, Azazel and the DxD team head towards the floating city of Agares to confront Quilfet and stop the awakening of Trihexa. While the DxD team fought against the defenses of Agares, Azazel heads towards the power room but was stopped by Lilith until an injured Razavim appeared. After the Razavim's death at the hand of his grandson Vali, he enters the power room and stops the process of awakening Trihexa, but fails as Razavim had placed a failsafe that if he dies, his soul would be used as the power source to speed up the process of Trihexa's awakening. In Volume 21, Azazel comes up with a plan to deal with Trihexa and appears in Northern Europe, where he bids farewell to Vali and, along with many members from different mythological factions, seal themselves in a isolation field barrier, which is somewhat of a pocket dimension where they will continuously battle with Trihexa until the people from the outside can come up with a permanent way to deal with Trihexa. In Volume 22, it is revealed that Azazel is communicating with Ajuka Beelzebub and informs Issei that they are forming an intelligence bureau called EXE, and they want Issei to lead it in 2 to 3 years' time, after the world has recovered from Trihexa's attack. And in Volume 23, he appears to give Issei a pep talk to encourage him to enjoy his youth while he still can. In Volume 24, it is revealed that he, together with Sir Zex and Ajuka, are trying to implement a 7-grade Satan system where there will be 7 Devil Kings instead of 4, and would more likely represent the 7 deadly sins. He suggests giving the title of Asmodeus to Issei as it represents lust, but they are facing difficulties from politicians who prefer the old ways, especially those that are associated with the first Baal. Being a fallen angel, Azazel possesses immense strength, speed, and stamina, far greater than any normal human. He can also fly. Seeing as Azazel has 12 wings, it can be concluded that he is stronger than angels and fallen angels that have wings that are lesser in number than him. Being a fallen angel, he is capable of using light-based weapons, mostly in the form of a spear. Throughout the series, it is shown that he is very skillful, as he can manipulate multiple light spears and manipulate the size of said spears at the same time. Being alive for thousands of years and participating in many wars, Azazel is a master of hand-to-hand combat, and is a master spearman, as seen with his personal artificial sacred gear that has the form of a spear, and that he frequently uses light spears in battles. Azazel is considered one of the most intelligent beings in the Highschool DxD universe. As such, he is a master magician. His knowledge has been used to make the Grigori the most technologically advanced organization in the 3 factions, and has helped the members of the DxD team to increase their power and master/develop their skills. He is also considered as being a master tactician. Azazel is also a master technician, as he has developed artificial sacred gears that are on par with the sacred gears created by the God of the Bible. Some of the original sacred gears he has developed are the Downfall Dragon Spear. This artificial sacred gear used the Dragon King Fafnir as a power source. It allows him to access the Downfall Dragon armor. This armor is similar to Issei's and Vali's scale mail armor. Next is the Blazer Shining and or Darkness Blade. There are different versions of this artificial sacred gear, but the principle is the same, as it is a blade treated by light or darkness energy, and some have both combined. What it does is allow the possessor to harm spirits without physical form. Some might even have other perks added onto them, such as being able to cut through anything or forever staying sharp. Let's also take a look at some of his other inventions. Firstly, we have his mechanical arm. After losing his arm in a battle with Kateria Leviathan, his mechanical arm, which has several features such as a missile or shooting laser beams, to name a few. Due to his fascination with the sacred gears, he has developed a sacred gear scanner that tells him the type, ability, and weaknesses of said sacred gear. He has also developed a racing car that has various weapons installed in it. According to Azazel, there are so many weapons in it that he himself doesn't know how many he has installed. He has developed a special bracelet which allows Akeno to temporarily become a full fallen angel, thus allowing her to use light and holy attributed attacks. He once made a cloning device which he deemed a failure, as it created 300 clones of Issei which had their perverseness enhanced. Azazel, alongside Sir Zex and Ajuka, have developed a RPG game known as Azazel's Quest, which is more like an adventure game. Let's take a look at some extra information that you might find interesting about Azazel. The Azazel Cup is a tournament meant to honor Azazel by its creators Ajuka Beelzebub and the god Shiva. But not many know that this tournament was a part of his plan when he and other powerful members of different mythologies sealed themselves with the Prohexa as a way to prevent other mythologies from going to war with one another and to build camaraderie between them. There is a statue of him in front of a stadium where most of the games are being held, which is known as the Azazel Stadium. It's revealed that Azazel has a fascination with women's breasts, as it is this fascination which made him fall and become a fallen angel. Particularly, he fantasized about the angel Gabriel's breasts. The Blazer Shining and or Darkness Blade was one of the first artificial sacred gear concepts that Azazel wrote about, and this was when he was still an angel. The Archangel Michael published this, and apparently this idea was seen as ludicrous for a time, that it was a source of embarrassment for Azazel. Azazel is considered one of the most dangerous beings, not because of his strength of power, but due to the secrets he knows about powerful or mythological objects, or secrets he knows about other mythological beings. While he was in Ko Academy, he was a chemistry teacher and was well liked and the favorite teacher for the majority of the students. Azazel has had hundreds of harems over the years he has been alive. Azazel has no problem appearing as the bad guy for many as long as his plan achieves the greater good, as seen when he brought offers to meet Issei and when he offered to make Issei and his friends fallen angels when they might get caught doing something illegal. And that's the end of this video. Please like and comment if I've said something that was wrong, or if I have forgotten to mention something, or if you have any questions. Also consider giving this video a like and subscribe and comment down below on what videos you'd like to see me do next.